What's up, Aidan? You're here at my self-build. We're going to do a little bit of a mini house for the compressor and electrics for my water sewage treatment plant. I'm going to do it there. It's going to go here. I wasn't sure about the plastic ones. You can get the Graf one specifically for this, but I don't really know how much room there is, and part of it goes underground as well. I want it against the wall. The foundation for the wall is actually here. I did look at plastic GRP units as well for like electric stuff, and they're super expensive. I could make a wooden one, but it's not going to last as long. So I'm just going to do it out of brick, because I've got loads of bricks there. I've got all the materials. I've got a little bit of wood. We'll put a roof on it. We use the same tiles as we are on cart lodge. I've never done brickwork before properly or anything. Bricked out a window, that was it. Wasn't tidy. I'm just going to bodge this together. We'll do brick, it'll be insulated. I can put an air brick in there as well for obviously the pump compressor. I'm going to put the roof on. I'll put a wooden door on as well, and this is all going to be done quite quickly. First thing I need to do is dig out a trench from over there to get the pipe work and the electric through. Notch out the foundation, and then after I've done that, I can start setting out my bricks and figuring out where I'm going to go. The annoying thing is, with them tiles, I think I need a 35-degree pitch roof on it. So whilst I only need it down here, the roof's going to pitch up here. I'll see what I can chuck together, see if it's a mess. Do you know what this reminds me of? It's like Three Little Pigs. Build it out of brick, build it out of brick. Right. Dig in. I'm spending an absolute age trying to work this out and what I'm doing. Right, so the foundation, you see there's a bit of a hole there. That's because I've done this bigger, because I thought I was going to have a big pier on the end, but that's fine. So the brickwork sits right there. Here it doesn't, so I need to put in extra concrete. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a trench from the conduit and then come up here. I say conduit, ducting, whatever you want to call it. And then I can bring it up there, and then I'll concrete this back in, ready for the bricks. Once it's concreted, I'll cut all my bricks so they're ready. And I'm going to bring it all the way up to here and come down at this angle. So I've got that duct in there for the water pipe, and there's a gas pipe, the yellow one there. I'll use that for the electric. Right, I've done the trench, 450 deep because of the electric, and then I've put my ducting in. They say about using this stuff for their tubes. It says that or similar. So this is similar. I've only got 2 little pipes coming up. I assume because of the model that I've got, that I only need 2 pipes instead of 4. I decided that I'm going to shutter it off, pour a bit of concrete in, and just bump it up off the floor a little bit before I then do my brickwork. I've only got builder's sand and some shingle, like pea shingle, so I'm just going to mix that together. It's only a little base, isn't it? It's not as if it's got to take any weight. We'll just bodge it. The whole point in this little project is to use all the materials that I've already got rather than buying anything. Could we just take a minute to appreciate my absolute bang on precision with the amount that I just hand mixed up in the barrow? Look, nothing left. And there we go. Bang bloody on. The only issue, I've used rapid cement, so I have no idea whether I'm going to be able to roll the edge or not with this. But It's supposed to set in half an hour, so maybe in like 10 minutes time I'll be able to edge it. We'll see. Just to show you, this is the equipment that's going inside. This is the control unit with obviously the pipe work. This is the compressor as well, and it's got a European plug on it because it's made in Germany. We're not going to cut the plug off because that'll probably void the warranty, so we're just going to use an adapter. The main power lead's going to go into a metal clad switched fused box, and then it will go into another one, and then we'll use the adapter, but you'll see all that later. Love a nice bit of concrete in you. Yeah. I think I'm going to cut the bricks first with my wet tile saw. I know that's probably not the most efficient way, but I want nice neat edges on this. I don't mind taking obviously all day to cut bricks and stuff. It's not the way you earn money, but I mean it's just a little like side project for me. I've just worked out how I'm going to set the bricks. I think I'm just going to cut them up to here, and then I'll lay these ones, and then I'll work out that, cut that, and then lay them as well. I'll just quickly show you what I've worked out. So right, and I'm going to go there with one brick, and then at the front here, I'm going to turn the brick that way so I can get my door frame on. And then, so the bit that I cut off the back for there, I believe, and I'm going to test this in a minute, the remainder of that brick will then be the bit that I put on top there, and then hopefully I can just quickly cut them all. And the other bricks at the end will be half cuts. Place your bets. Is it going to look absolutely mashed, or am I going to take so long over it that it's actually going to look alright? We'll see if I pull it off. Okay, so I've cut 50mm off this one, cut this one in half. That's where that brick's going. This will fit in there, like that. The rest of this brick will go there. One of these halves will go there. Nice. So I'll cut all of these and all of them up to here. This bit, I'm going to cut out these bricks. I could chop this out, but I don't really want to mess it up. And then I can go from there. Down the bottom, because I've done this higher, about 95, I need to take about 10-15mm off the very bottom brick to match in these courses. Can you tell that I'm normally an actual like tiler, like bathroom tiles? That's the kind of thing that I like doing. That's why I've got a big expensive tile cutter. Let's cut these bricks. How cool is this? See, I've cut the sliver off. That's about 15mm. So my bottom bricks can match up now. That's what it looks like. I had to cut it either side, but they look like brick slips, don't they? I'm actually planning on doing brick slips, and I was going to actually cut them myself, and then I'm definitely going to cut them now. They're going in the barn. So I thought I'd just stack them up, and then I could cut this one. Obviously they're not particularly in line. I've just bumped it up to get it in line. So that will work, obviously, once it's on. But this one I just cut, there's a spider in there with its nest. It's egg clutch, so I'm not going to use that one. We'll put this one back. There. She's got a nice pitched roof on her brick now. Probably charge her like 10 grand for that, minimum. I'm just testing things out, where they're going to go. Obviously that will be alright to connect up the pipes. I assume they'll kink round. I'll just be able to fit the electrical box in here. If not, it can go up here, so I'm going to bump it up slightly on the bricks. And then, because I got to this point anyway and I was checking it, I thought I might as well cut these. So I've done myself a little template across here. You just see the line there. This was what I cut off the other brick before, so I'm just going to cut these and then it'll be ready to lay. Slight change of plan. I just cut them all. There's that side and then there's that side. It's trying to rain right now, so I'm going to stop, charge my camera, have a bit of lunch, see what the time is, and then I'll make a decision whether I'm going to do it today or tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, I've sorted, I've got my spot board ready. I've made up some wall ties out of brackets that I had sitting about. I'm only going to put 4 in because I'm not even sure whether it needs wall ties in the first place. And then I've got a mix up, I've got an old bag of cement, white cement. It's probably right on the edge, might not be any good, but I'm just going to give it a go anyway. Dan's saying to me I need to get on with it, like he's paying me or something, but it's my job, isn't it? So I take as long as I want, but he reckons it's going to take me 3 hours to lay it.
I know, I reckon it's take you 3 hours and you still won't be finished.
That's what he thinks.
I'm saying 3 hours, still won't be finished.
Right, we
start saying, oh, well, I didn't have nothing to eat, so I had to stop to eat.
Right, I'm just going to mix it up in a barrow because I can't bother to get my mixer out, and then we can get cracking. too much there. The frog's the other side on this, so I need to build it up a little bit more. It's bloody difficult. It's faffing. Bloody go. Right, I'm just gonna point it up. It looks like I've got just enough gear to point up and possibly lay them 2 bottom bricks as well, but we'll see. I'll show you once I've done, and then I'll talk you through what I struggled with. Jobs are good, and I mixed up exactly the right amount of gear. That was truly amazing. I don't know how that happened, but we're all good. Give us a thumbs up. Comment down below how long you think it took me. Was Dan right? Was I right? Was it somewhere in between? I'll show you what's happened. I'm still going to carry on filming this, and I'm going to fit the roof as well. So it'll be probably another 10 minutes worth or something, and then I'll tell you at the very end to see whether you was right. Pop your answers down below quickly. See, look, there's nothing left. And there we go, there is the beauty. Obviously it's not pointed on the inside, but that doesn't matter. There you go. What do you reckon? Never done it in my life. It's quite difficult when you're doing pointing. It's hard to do the very corners. I don't know, like that's quite a task. And then because obviously when you lay the stuff, the bricks suck out the water like you wouldn't believe. But I mean, I'm pretty on. It's not that bad, is it? And the same with this side as well. That's okay. I've gone off a little bit in the middle. Can you see that gap there? But yeah. And then at the front, it goes in and out a little bit, especially that end brick there. But I mean, that doesn't really matter. I like it a bit rustic anyway. So I wet the muck up a little bit more than I thought that I should, and that gave me a little bit more working time. It's ridiculous. Like, you mix it up and then you put it down. You've got literally 2 seconds to gauge your brick, plumb it, level it, and it's just like and get it in line with the others. And then all of a sudden, like, you can't move it anymore because the water's gone. So I was just mixing up. You need to do it really quick. I got wetter gear, and then I was obviously just getting it done. But because I was doing that, I wasn't spending enough time to get it in line. You kind of need to do it off of intuition in a way. But I'm sure, obviously, if I'd done it a lot more, I'd get a lot quicker. I'm going to clean up my gear, and then we'll build the little roof tomorrow. I'll see you then. We're going to make the roof and a door frame. I'm not sure I've got materials for a door, but the most important thing is to get this covered over, and then I'm just going to use that plastic panel just to prop up the front for the time being, whilst we get the pump set up and everything. I'll show you what I've done. So this is a leftover 2x2 from up on the barn. I'm just going to do 2 little mini rafters, one here, one here. It's going to sit just off the brick. I've marked off flat there, so I'm going to put a batten across here that I've probably got left over, 25 by 50. Screw that to that, and then I'm going to do a little bird's mouth just down here, and then the frame It's actually going to hold it up for the door, so we'll get that cut out. That just cracked that brick. Probably not the best idea to use the impact one, especially on something like this. You go into the back wall, that was fine, but when you screw in these concrete screws, just use a normal one. And then I don't know what happened, lapse in concentration. I was thinking about something else that was winding me up. I went to put the screw there, that's at the top of that brick, innit? I should have went for the middle. Don't know what I was thinking. Rubbish. We're getting there. I've just popped the tiles on just to see how it's going to fit. Lucky enough, I done it exactly wide enough for these tiles, so I'm going to mortar in the sides. But before I do that, I'm going to take these tiles off and I'm going to channel out this so I can put lead in, and then it'll go in there, tuck in the wall and down here. And then, so I'll get all that ready tonight. And so I'm going to get my angle grinder in there, so it's going to get a bit dusty. I'll shape the lead, and then tomorrow I'll actually mortar it in, and I'm also going to put a paint coat on this as well. It is the following day. It's 7 o'clock in the evening, and I've decided that I better go and do something. I've got myself some sharp sand. This is for doing the verges on the little thing. I need some nails, so we need some nails. Where's some nails? There's one, and there's another one. Right, I'm going 1 sharp sand, 2 builder sand, and 1 white cement. And the reason why I've got this sieve in my hand is, you remember that my cement was going off. I'll show you it. There you go, it's a bit lumpy in it. I'm determined not to buy anything for this though, so I'm meant to be using everything that we've already got and everything that would just go to waste otherwise. So let's get mixing. Jobs are good, and what do you think? Now, considering a couple of days ago that wasn't there, and I've never done brickwork before or anything proper. So the only thing I need to do now is pop a door on it. I'm not going to do that for now. I'm going to just cover it with a bit of plastic so it can be wired up. I'm going to make something out of that door there that come off the original barn, so I'll rip it down and pop it on another time. I'm going to leave it there now. If you haven't already, give us a thumbs up. If you're fresh here and you've not seen me before, then consider hitting the subscribe button, push the bell notification. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.